The workouts featured in the following show may not be suitable for everyone. It is recommended that you consult a physician before beginning any fitness program.
Hi, I'm Meg from Fit Over 50 with Meg, and I'm joined today with my little dog, Fit Finley. Now, I'm a certified personal trainer and an older adult fitness expert, and I'm so happy to have you join me for today's workout. In today's workout, we are going to be focusing on a full body workout using weights. Now, if you don't have weights, that's okay. You can always grab something like canned goods or even some water bottles work well too. All right, so we're going to get started with a warm-up. We're going to begin by stepping side to side and swinging your arms. Now, as you do this, think about bringing those shoulders back and standing tall and also breathing. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So we want to take a step, tap your foot beside the other one, and swing those arms as you do so. All right, now we're going to change up our legs quite a bit, so stay tuned. But we're going to start by adding a tapping one foot right in front of the other. All right. Now, I work with a lot of people who tell me that as they're getting a bit older, they're noticing that they're not as strong as they used to be. And often it's upper body. Maybe you're noticing when you go grocery shopping that the bags become a little bit heavier, or maybe even doing things like going up and down the stairs with a heavy laundry hamper is a little more tiresome. So this workout today is going to help you rebuild that strength and help you to maintain your strength as you get older. From here, we're going to tap one foot behind the other and add a little bit more of a twist. If you have osteoporosis, just move the arms. If you don't have osteoporosis, you can add a little bit of a twist here at your waist. All right. Good. So we really want to warm up that body as we get going. And I invite you to notice how you feel as you're getting started and as you exercise with me. All right, good. Now we're going to change it up. We're going to keep tapping, but tap again beside your feet. And we're going to do some arm circles. Because we're going to be using weights for all of our exercises, we really want to make sure your arms are warmed up and ready to go too. Change directions. All right, very good. That's awesome. And then we're going to change it up and bring our foot, one foot in front, one foot behind. We're going to do a tap the toe, and then the heel. So we're shifting our weight to the front and then towards the back foot. And if you want to add those arms, our options here are to reach and squeeze your shoulder blades back. All right, so we're focusing on our posture, warming up through our upper back, and then really getting those feet going. All right, lots to think about. If it's too much, then at any time, keep your feet moving. You can always place your hands on your hips. All right, good work. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's change legs. Opposite foot in front. All right, so again, our heel and then our toe. Heel and toe. Shifting forwards and back, tightening up our core. All right. Now our arms, we're going to change up. We're going to circle both of those arms right in front. All right, good. So we're working the brain when we do different movements in different directions. Change directions of the arms. Excellent. That's great. We'll do 3, 2, and 1. All right, good. So let's grab those weights. Now I'm using 5-pound weights, but if you're just getting started, you might want to start anywhere from 2 up to 4 pounds. And if you've been exercising for a while, 4 up to 8 pounds for our exercises today. So we're going to begin with our bicep curl. We want to hold on to the weights so that your palms are facing the front of the room. And option 1 is lifting your weight right up to your shoulder. So one arm at a time. Keep your elbows low, close to the body, but not touching the body. And then option number 2 is to add a kick. It doesn't have to be too high, but we're kicking with the opposite arm, opposite leg. So opposite arm, opposite leg here. Good. Whenever we do opposites, we're working a different part of the brain. And we're also getting a full body workout in as we work both the lower and upper body. And you'll notice that's one of my favorite ways to exercise and to really fit as many great workouts and exercises in as possible. All right, good. So we're working the front of the arms. This will help with lifting heavy boxes. And then we're adding in an element of balance as we kick. Let's do 3 per side. Steady breathing. 2 and 1. Awesome. Now we're going to take those legs nice and wide for our next one. We're going to be moving to a squat. And we want your toes to be pointing out to the corners of the room. Your weights are going to be right in front of you. And we're going to bend those knees. Keep the weight in your heels as you squat down. And then as you rise up, we're going to add a punch right across your body. So here we go. Bending those knees, squat and punch. Now, if you have osteoporosis, you may want to punch right in front. We want to protect your spine by reducing the amount of times that we twist at your waist or at your spine. All right, if you don't have osteoporosis, feel free to do that punch. Good. Breathing in and out. All right, legs are working. Now do your best to keep your back nice and straight. So we're hinging at your hips. Good. And keep your heels and toes flat on the floor for this one. 3 more. Great job. And 2. And 1. Punch like you mean it. Here we go. Nice. All right, bring those feet in. Let's walk it out. Relax those arms for a sec. Now, the next one we're going to be doing is a lunge with the press. So we're going to bring your weights right in front of your shoulders. And the way I like to do a lunge is with your feet close together. So your heel is very close to that toe. This is nice and gentle on your knees. Now, if balance is an issue, walk your foot a little bit to the side so you feel a bit more stable. All right, so here we go. We're going to start by bending both knees into a lunge. As you straighten your legs, press up overhead. Here we go. Bending those knees, pressing overhead. Now, you can always hold on if you're feeling a little bit wobbly and just do one arm at a time. So it's good to have a chair close by as you're exercising. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and breathe out. Awesome work. Let's do 3 more. Good, you'll feel this in the legs for sure. Also, you're working your shoulders. Let's do 1 more. And relax the arms. All right, change legs. We're gonna do something different for the arms this time. This time we're gonna add a row. So you wanna lift your elbows up higher than the weights. Your weights up to your chin. Straighten the arms. Move them to the side and bend those knees. Here we go, row. Lifting nice and high. Working our shoulders and upper back. Bend the knees. Here we go. So it's good to do all of these movements. It's good to challenge our body in new ways. And if this is maybe your first time or you haven't been exercising too often, just know that you will improve the more that you do it. So I do encourage you to join me as often as you can. All right, good work. Steady breathing. This one's getting the heart rate up. 2 more. Good. Bend those knees. 1 more time. All the way up. And last lunge. All right. Good work. Let's walk that out. Set your weights down. All right. And let's circle those shoulders backwards. Step side to side. Excellent work. Let's take a moment here, have a quick break, grab some water, and I'll see you in a minute.
This program is brought to you by the Ottawa branch of the National Association of Federal Retirees, protecting federal pensions and benefits since 1963. Visit federalretirees.ca to learn more.
The workouts featured in the following show may not be suitable for everyone. It is recommended that you consult a physician before beginning any fitness program.
Welcome back. So our next exercise is focused on the back of the legs, our heel raise. So let's have your feet very close together for this one. Arms to your side. And we're going to start by lifting those heels from the floor, lower your feet down, and then we're going to bend your elbows, lift those arms up to the side. All right, so again, we're focusing on lower body and upper body in today's workout using weights. All right, good. Now think about standing nice and tall. Awesome work. Good. So something to pay attention to is as you exercise more often, you may notice that everyday tasks become a little bit easier. And I find especially when you're using weights and you're building that strength, you may notice that things that once were difficult become easier and more enjoyable as well. So be sure to reach out. Be sure to let me know if you do see some of these improvements. All right, one more time. All the way up. Lifting. Good. And relax. Give those shoulders a bit of a shake. Walk it out. All right, good. So our next exercise is focus on building strength in your hips. Let's bring your weights in together. And we're going to start with option 1, which is tapping to the side. And then let's take the opposite arm out, keeping your elbow bent, keeping that weight close to your body, and then extending it out. All right, so tapping to the side, and then take that arm out. Good. Now option 2 is this. Lengthen and lift that leg. This is option 2. Now, as you're doing this, bend into the other leg. Bending into that knee can really help you to feel a little bit more stable, a little bit more secure as you do this one, and take off a bit of pressure off that opposite hip. 5 more. Steady breathing. And 4. Good. And 3. Think about squeezing the shoulder blade back. 2. Good. And one more time. All right, good. Let's walk that out. Relax your arms before we switch sides. All right, back into position. Again, you've got that option to tap and squeeze the shoulder blade back. Tapping or choosing to lift. Totally up to you. Good. Steady breathing. And think about standing nice and tall. Shoulders are back. Core is engaged. Awesome work. Good. Now, the hip is an area we really do want to strengthen, and not just our muscles, but also our bones. Now, it's one of the most common areas to fracture when people have a fall. So it is important to really focus on strengthening your hips because you want to really protect your body. All right. Awesome work. Let's relax those arms. Let's walk this out. Good. Just notice how your body is feeling at this point. All right. Good. Now for the next one, we're going to set one of your weights down. And we're going to be doing a bit of traveling, working on our balance. So we're going to start with one foot right in front of the other. And as you do this, we're just going to take that weight side to side, just close to your hips. And then practice walking the other way, walking backwards. Now, for a lot of people, walking with one foot in front of the other is really challenging. So just give yourself some kindness as you do this. And definitely traveling backwards is a bit harder. So So remember a few tips. Remember to look straight ahead, find a focal point. Focus your attention somewhere on the wall beyond you. And then something else is to pull in that stomach. Imagine you're tightening up that belt, and that will help you to feel a little more secure too. All right, good. Just a few more times. Good, once more. All right, good. One more time back. All right, awesome. We're gonna do one more with the balance here. Change the weight. This time I want you to hold that weight in front of you and lift your knee as high as you can, and then lower your one foot right in front of the other. All right, so this is the flamingo walk. Lifting the knees, and then we'll change directions. Lift and place that foot behind the other. All right, holding on to that weight with your arms bent. Good. And again, a little more challenging. Now, if you want to do this one during the day, which I do recommend, do these exercises at all times of the day. But one place you can really do this well is right in your kitchen if you're holding onto a counter or even walking alongside the counter. It's a great place to practice. All right, good. And back. All right, awesome work. Good, good. So that's a little bit challenging, but really important. So let's grab your chair. We're going to move to a few seated exercises next. All right, now the first one we're going to do is focusing on our chest, our upper body. Sit close to the edge of the chair and then recline all the way back. So you're on a bit of an angle, your shoulders are touching the back of your chair. And we're going to start with your elbows bent. So the chest press looks like this. We want to press up overhead, tap your weights together, and then bend your elbows and squeeze back into the chair. So here we go. Straight arms and bend your elbows. So we want to breathe in and breathe out. All right, this one is challenging. This one is challenging. Do your best. Inhale and exhale. Good, we'll do 4 more. And 3. 2 more. And 1. Good, all right, let's have a sit up nice and tall, circle your shoulders backwards, and then we're going to be lowering one weight to the floor. And we're going to lean back again. You can lean all the way back, lift one knee, and we're going to be doing a paddle from side to side. Now to challenge yourself, lift away from the chair so you're not touching. And this is a great one for your core and good for your arms as well. All right, keep that knee nice and high. Just imagine you're in a kayak, paddling side to side. If you've osteoporosis, keep that spine nice and straight. No twisting here. Good, and let's lower. Other side. A few more here. Good job. Keeping that knee high, tightening in that core as we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, take a quick break, have some water, and I'll meet you back here in a sec.
This program is brought to you by the Ottawa branch of the National Association of Federal Retirees, protecting federal pensions and benefits since 1963. Visit federalretirees.ca to learn more.
All right, so welcome back. Our next exercise is to strengthen the back of the arms, our triceps. So I'll get you to turn so you're sideways on that chair, and we're going to hinge at your hips. So lean forward a bit, placing one hand on your knee. Now this arm is going to be extending back behind us, and lift as high as you can with that straight arm, and then bend your elbow and lift the weight up to your shoulder. So here we go, extending the arm back, and then lift up towards the shoulder. So here we go. So if you're wanting to tone your arms and also build strength, this is a great exercise to do. And what you should do with your head is just to look towards the floor. That will relax your neck, which we want to do. We don't want to put any strain on our neck as we're exercising. Let's breathe in as you lift and breathe out as you extend. One more. Good. And then let's switch hands. We'll circle this arm backwards, stretch it out a bit, and then we'll move to the other side. Okay, so here we go. Same thing, hinging forwards, keeping that back straight, hand on your knee, lift and extend the arm back. Now with this part of the arm, this helps us as we push open a door, and these are the muscles we use for that movement. All right. Breathe in as you lift, breathe out as you extend back. Another 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. All right, good. Now let's lower that weight to the floor and stay where you are. We're going to stretch the front of the leg. So we want to have one hip on the chair, one hip off. Aim that knee to the floor, curling your toe under. Hold on to the back of the chair and just lean back a little bit, just enough to feel the stretch right here in the front of your thigh. Option 2 is to add your arm, reaching overhead, and do a few circles here. Take a few deep breaths. This is a really great stretch, great way to stretch out the front of the legs. Let's lower the arm. Good. And then we're going to take that leg in front, lengthening, and we're going to lean over, reaching down that leg. If you have osteoporosis, keep your back straight. So you may not be able to go quite as far. That's all right. Good. Come on up, and then we'll change to the other side. So same thing, aim that knee down to the floor, one hip on, one hip off. Hold on to the back of the chair and lean back just enough to feel that stretch. Add the arm. Good, and circle your wrist. All right, very good. Let's lower the arm. And then extend the leg right in front and lean and reach. And this is one of my favorite stretches, right up the back of the leg. Most of us tend to get quite tight just from sitting most of the day. So this is a good one to incorporate into every day. All right. Good. Come on up. All right, so we're going to stand. We're going to do a stretch for your back. So let's place that chair right in front of you, and we're going to be about an arm's length away from the chair. Let's lift the arms up overhead, and then hinging at your hips, lean and bend. We're going to stretch into our back, the back of the legs. You might feel this stretch in your arms as well. Good. And then come on back up. Let's reach up, look up. And then again, let's bend and hold it here. Breathing in and out. Now the other option, if you feel safe doing this, is you can bring your hands to your knees or even down towards your feet. If you have osteoporosis, remember we want to keep our back straight, so maybe staying here or right at your chair is the best option for you. Come on up. Good. And we're going to do a quick arm stretch. Let's give yourself a hug. And then let's stretch those arms as far back as you can. Also stretching our chest. Give yourself a hug. And then reach back. Good. All right. Excellent. So my fit tip of the day is to spend time exercising. Choose 1, 2, or even 3 of your favorite exercises that we did today, using those weights, keeping your weights close to you so you can see them and be reminded of them. And I encourage you to notice how you feel as you do that. All right, wonderful job today. Great to see you. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
We hope you enjoyed today's workout. Don't forget to visit rogerstv.com for schedules and listings of other great workout programs that you can enjoy right in the comfort of your own home. Visit ottawapublichealth.ca or call them at 613-580-6744 for some excellent tips and publications on the many ways you can maintain a healthy, safe, and happy lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.